Let me tell you, your country is very clean compared to the UK. The UK is a mess. There's the standards, like even things like the bins being collected twice a week. That doesn't happen in the UK. Your bins get collected once a week. They're overflowing, and it's not nice. There's parts of the UK, and I know that Malaysia, there'll be parts of Malaysia that the standards have probably dropped a little bit, but you can't say, when the world is saying the West and the UK, first world country, and they're looking down at everybody else and saying that they're second and third world countries. But when I've come here, what I've explored, what I've seen is better. I am telling you, it is better. And to love that country that you're in, and I do love my home. I can't change that. I was born there. I was grown there, fashioned there. I'm always going to have a part of me that feels England. But I felt what I felt here, the welcome, the love, and how do you change your settling? How do you do it? It's because of everything around you and the people and the country. There's nothing that it hasn't given me that I didn't have in the UK. Hence why when I go back, it'll be a short stay and I'll be dying to come back here. And I'll be doing everything that I can within my powers and the people that I meet and gaining their support to make sure that I stay here. I'm fortunate enough to have money that comes from there to here, so I have a good lifestyle. But luckily, I'm not extravagant. I'm not frivolous. I'm sensible with my money, and I use what is required for me, and I will utilize the rest of what I have for giving purposes and stabilizing. And I've got kids, right? So, this is what I'm experiencing here, and you will have a deeper understanding of the world. Because in the East, your personalities are significantly much more different. I was born in the UK. I have a feeling of entitlement. I feeling that I am special. I feel that I have something because that's the way they train you to behave. You behave almost in some instances intimidating to other people because that's the way you were trained to behave. You feel like you have a power over other people. You feel like you are stronger than somebody else. And that's what you are trained to behave and be when you are in the UK. I love what the people of Malaysia teach each other, and the humbleness, the friendliness, the sincerity. It's just what creates this peace in this country. And I think that is something you should never, ever lose sight of, because don't need the money. You need your health, you need peace. And as I was saying to somebody earlier, if you have to go down to sleeping on a beach, that's the mindset that you should have. If you have absolutely nothing, a rucksack of clothes, and you are now completely homeless, it shouldn't matter. As long as you get that meal for the day, you get to sleep under somewhere when there's a thunderstorm in Malaysia, if that happens, then you're in the best place. The best place, because there is it's an energy. The energy here is positive, and it is stronger than the energy that exists in the West. That's something that comes from humanity. And we're experiencing a lot of grounding with humanity in the current situations that are happening around the world. And it's really beautiful to see changes in mentality and people and behaviors. So I think that I have talked about this enough today, and explains really why I came to Malaysia and why everybody else and anybody else in the world, if you're thinking of moving somewhere when you're in a Western style upbringing, then it's worth exploring Malaysia and seeing what this place has for you, because I'm the most liberal, forward-minded, open-minded, adventurous person in the world. And I can tell you that I have no desire to go to any other country in the world. I wish to explore what is here around me, and I'm pretty certain that it's going to satisfy.